what's up, everybody? It's what Jim, and let's go ahead and do a no spoiler and spoiler review, show review for the Book of Boba Fett. So there are going to be time codes in the description below. Um, so if you want to go ahead and skip the spoilers, you can go ahead and do so. But most of it will be no spoilers, but there will be a few things I will discuss that will be in the spoiler territory. That's why I'm doing both in this video. There's also something new in my video now, which you saw at the beginning of this video, and that is I'm now including pictures in my videos. I've actually figured out a way of doing so, and the whole time it was on iMovie, so I could have done this ages ago, but I watched this YouTuber, and he used iMovie to edit his videos, and he had pictures on his videos, so I looked up a way of doing it on Safari, on my iPad, and now I can actually include pictures in my videos, which would be something that I'll probably do from now on in my videos. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm still experimenting with them. I'm still not 100% sure when I should use them. If you've got any suggestions of how I should use these, you can let me know in the comment section below. You can also let me know if you've seen the Book of Boba Fett and what you thought of it in the comment section below. But don't leave any spoilers, as most of this is a non-spoiler review. And now we'll get started talking about the non-spoiler stuff before we talk about the spoiler stuff for the Book of Boba Fett. So for the no spoiler part of it, I thought most of the episodes were great. A couple of them I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I thought most of them were pretty great. Even though they weren't, I didn't think they were amazing episodes or anything, but I thought that most of them were done pretty great. I think the story is also very good for a good portion of it. There is a lot of it that I think the story wasn't very good at all. But I think from about maybe 75% of it, I did actually enjoy the story. And I also thought that the flashbacks in the Book of Boba Fett were done very well as well. I think the more I think about the flashbacks, the more I actually appreciate them. Um, the characters are also done very well here. You know, you got Boba Fett himself. You've got Fennec Shand. You've got all sorts of characters, and I think that quite a lot of them are done quite well. Not all of them, but I think a lot of them were. I also thought that the action was done quite well as well. That was really fun when every time the action came on. One of my favorite parts of the Book of Boba Fett was the action sequences. I also thought that the music was incredible, in my opinion, and it really fitted the tone of the show and the moment of the episode. So some of the moments might be a bit emotional, some of the moments might be a bit hectic with the action, and the music I feel like balances that really well. I also thought, speaking of emotional, there were a couple of scenes that I did think were quite emotional. It was mainly towards the end of the season, not really as much in the beginning of the season. Um, I also thought that the writing is done good for the most part. Um, and that's what we'll say for the good for the no spoiler part of it. Now we'll talk about the good for the spoilers. So these are very heavy spoilers. So if you don't want to get spoiled, again, there are time codes. Well, in the description below this video, so you can go ahead and skip the spoilers if you don't want to be spoiled. So for me, the Mandalorian episodes of the Book of Boba Fett were actually my favorite parts of the whole series. And he's not even Boba Fett. He's a complete different character. It was just amazing to see Din Djarin, Grogu again. It was also amazing to see Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano. It was just really cool just to see them again. Um, even though this is called the Book of Boba Fett, I still really enjoyed those Mandalorian episodes. And to me, they were amazing episodes, but not very good episodes of the Book of Boba Fett, in my opinion. I also thought it was weird that my favorite part of the series has not got much to do with Boba Fett. Um, that's why I didn't think these episodes were amazing. I do think they are actually amazing episodes, but as part of the Book of Boba Fett, I don't think they're amazing episodes. Um, I was also gonna have um, episode 6 to 10 out of 10 if it wasn't even a part of Book of Boba Fett. I thought the episodes were done that well. That them, yeah, like I said about twice already, they're not great episodes of the Book of Boba Fett, but they are amazing episodes of The Mandalorian. And now we'll talk about the no spoilers for the bad, then we'll talk about the spoilers for the good. For the bad for the Book of Boba Fett. So, for the bad, for the no spoilers, the show is structured a bit too clunky and a bit all over the place at times for me. I also thought the present day parts of with Boba Fett were actually my least favourite parts of the show, and that was quite a bit of the show, was the present day parts of Boba Fett. They're still watchable and enjoyable at times, though. I also thought it had a very underwhelming ending for them to the Book of Boba Fett flashbacks, which is a shame because they are my favorite part of the Boba Fett part of the show. They are my favorite parts of the Book of Boba Fett. Without going into spoilers. Um, and I think the ending for this episode for the whole series was underwhelming. However, some of the parts of it I thought were satisfying, but overall it was quite an underwhelming conclusion. Um, Now we'll talk about the spoilers for the bad. There are a few things to mention here. So for the spoilers for the bad, so for me, the parts that were satisfying in the finale were pretty much just to do with the Mandalorian and Grogu. I felt like their story ended perfectly. And I also thought that the main villain, Cad Bane, he just got introduced way too late. It was really cool to see him, but he just got introduced way too late. Why couldn't it be introduced maybe like halfway in this season? And just the whole Book of Boba Fett, really, I could just visualize in my head just a better version of the Book of Boba Fett, one that actually would be amazing. But now we'll talk about the verdict for the Book of Boba Fett. So I recommend the show to people who like Star Wars and for people who have Disney Plus, but I wouldn't just get Disney Plus just for this, although I did think it was quite an enjoyable show. But overall, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. So, and now we're going to go ahead and quickly rank the episodes before we conclude this video. So, for me, this is my opinion of the episode rankings. You can also let me know yours in the comment section below with no spoilers, as most of this is an unspoiler review. So, my number 7 is episode 3, which I give a 6 out of 10. Number 6, episode 1, 7 out of 10. Number 5, episode 4, 8 out of 10. Number 4, episode 7, 8 out of 10. Number 3, episode 2, 8 out of 10. Number 2, episode 5, 8.5 out of 10. And number 1, episode 6, 9 out of 10. That's my ranking of all the Book of Boba Fett episodes. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I'm so pleased that now I'm able to add pictures in my videos. It's going to make them even better. I'm just really happy about it. But I just can't believe it's taken me this long to actually use them. I didn't even know that you could do stuff like that. But if you got any other useful things to tell me about iMovie, you can go ahead and let me know that in the comment section below as well. That's really all I'll say for this video though, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Until next time, everyone. Ciao.